So after this video is coming out, the next video we're doing is we're playing a group play. Our very first group play. What are we playing?
Castle Crashers.
We're gonna be playing. We're gonna be playing Castle Crashers. So that's gonna be good.
I love that game.
But yeah. So I asked him this, but what do you want to do after if we go anywhere with this? Like, an off chance that we do get semi-popular and we get kind of known. I'm not like. It's something I would want, of course, anyone would want that, but it's not something I would like. I'm not like forcing it on people. Like, I kind of want my channel to grow with me. Like, I want it to be like any other YouTubers that's started out small and then slowly got big. Like, that's my dream. Like, I wouldn't mind that. Like, I want to do it for you guys, and that's cool, you know, like entertaining people. That's like one thing that I've always wanted to do. So what would you like? What do you, if we do get semi-popular, what would you like to do with this? Because I know you like making designs and stuff.
I have no idea. I really don't.
That's kind of hard. That's probably like a question where you go into high school and they're like, "What do you want to do with your life?" It's like,
I always hated that question. I get mad when they ask me that.
Spot. But yeah, like, so this guy right here, he makes some designs on like, he has a nice little notebook, and we bought him some stuff for his birthday, and he makes designs, and honestly, if we got to a point, I wouldn't mind taking this guy, and if I were able to make shirts, I wouldn't mind putting this guy's designs on our shirts and like have him like kind of redesign our logo, because I kind of like every picture you see.
Ken had this t-shirt contest to make a design. He'll put it on a t-shirt.
Really?
Yeah, I
That'd
sent
be
him
cool.
one and he didn't like it.
Really?
Yeah, it was soul crushing.
Oh. Did he personally say I hated it?
No, he never responded, but he probably got like a ton of.
Oh, he probably got a bunch.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's.
In all honesty, all the designs are crap. They suck.
Oh yeah.
I liked them.
Yeah. Well, I like them. I like your designs a lot.
I'm a sore loser.
Remember that design I asked you to build me like a year ago?
Which one? The wolf one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With like its hood on
Yeah.
and whatever. Whatever happened to that?
Oh no.
Well.
I'll draw it.
Okay.
I'll
sweet.
do it.
Okay, I'm happy now.
Alright, so on kind of an off thing of, well, I guess it's kind of the same thing. What are you most excited for in this upcoming year of games? Because it's a big year of games. Like, the new Batman trailer for the game just came out.
Yeah.
There's Dark Souls 2 coming out tomorrow, Titanfall coming out tomorrow, Destiny. There's a bunch of good games coming out.
To be honest, I'm more excited for the Final Fantasy X 10-2 remake that's coming out on the 18th. That's what I'm most excited for. But then again, I'm a Final Fantasy person.
Yeah.
I love that.
Alright. I don't know if it's just you guys or if it's just me, but when they say Final Fantasy, why is there 32 Final Fantasies, or how many are there? 15? 16?
More than that.
20?
Alright, probably.
Right.
I probably can't get an accurate count because there's so many different ones, but probably around 20, including like all the expansions for them.
Alright, so you know the Final Fantasy, like, galaxy.
Yes. Maybe.
When
yes.
is the Final Fantasy? Would you consider them milking it by now, or do you think they're just making an anime everyone can watch? Are they gonna make a box set?
They could. They probably sell them.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know. So, well, like, so you're excited for a game that's already been out?
Yeah.
So,
Hey, it was for the PS2, and
Yeah.
I played Final Fantasy X with my dad. We had the strategy guide and all that stuff. Could never beat the game, probably because I was so young. And now that I'm older, I'm like ready to beat that game and finally mark an achievement under my belt for another Final Fantasy game I beat.
right. I understand. Like, I did the same thing with Pokemon. When I was younger, I just played Pokemon. Never really knew, like, I was like, oh, I know I have to get badges, and that's all I need to do. I never, like, got to the point, and I think it was this year. No, it was last year. It was my first time ever beating a Pokemon game. Ever. And I was so happy. It was like the happiest little moment in my life. And I was playing Pokemon Red, and it was best. It was a nice moment.
When I was a kid, I could never beat Gary. I would beat the Elite Four, and my Pokemon be dying, and then Gary comes out. He's just like, I'm gonna kick your ass.
I'm Gary motherfucking out.
Oh, your Pokemon are weak. I'm so gonna be.
I'm not gonna give you a chance to heal.
That's what annoyed me the most. It's like, you are an ass.
That's what happens in like the new Pokemon Black. Like half the time you come out of the gym and then like your rival comes out of the gym too. He's like, I just got this badge. Just see who's stronger. And like, it's like, pocket that. And then
Throws it like at your forehead. You're like, idiot.
Did you ever? I'm pretty sure you've heard this, but did you ever hear the kind of like dark story between Red and Gary? Like, you in a way were the villain and Gary was the good guy, because Gary's dreams were to be a Pokemon master, and we go off and we kill his Rattata. Was it?
It's really just a theory.
But yeah, like, I mean,
I've never heard of this.
Like, in a way, like, you kill one of his Pokemon because he never brings it up again. Like, after you verse him, I think it's on the same.
On the SSN.
Yeah, the SSN. After you verse him, he never brings that Pokemon up again. But all of his other Pokemon get brought up. So the theory is that you kill his Rattata. I think that's what it is.
You wound it, and he doesn't have enough time to get to the Pokemon Center, and it ends up dying.
Yeah, and his dreams of being a Pokemon master were there, and he became it, and he was like, he tried to impress his uncle or his grandpa, and then you came and just ruined his dreams.
I guess he shouldn't have been so weak.
I'd be strong to be a Pokemon trainer.
Yeah. Alright, so
A Rattata? Really? I hate that thing.
a lot of people
Eradicate.
a lot of people like the Eradicate.
I love
Hyper
Eradicate.
Fang.
Yeah, Hyper Fang's strong.
I never once ever caught that Pokemon.
Wait,
I
I
was
think
just like,
it's-
this looks like a mouse and a monkey mixed together, and I don't like it.
I think it's Super Fang actually, because Hyper Fang only does like half damage.
Oh.
It like does half damage every time you hit.
What sounds
Super Fang.
stronger, Super or Hyper?
Hyper.
I think Hyper. Alright, anyway.
Well, they have Hyper Beam, not Super Beam.
Alright, anyway. What are you most excited anyway. Yeah, what are you most excited for in this upcoming year of big games? Because the Gears of War franchise just got rebought.
I haven't
Like
played
it just
any
got
of them.
rebought. It just got bought and God damn it! It just got
Fast
purchased
Good.
by by Microsoft, and they handed the reins to Black Tusk. So Black Tusk is gonna now be making. They're gonna start making more Gears of War. Are you at all like? I know you didn't ever get Judgment because it just didn't look good, but how do you feel about the Gears of War franchise being rebooted?
As long as Cliff Belinsky isn't there, I think it'd
He's
be
not.
good.
But yeah, so what are you most excited for? Destiny, what?
I have no idea what's coming out this year.
The new Fable game? You guys see that? You didn't? Have you seen it?
No!
Oh yeah, so there's a new Fable game. It's supposed to be like a 4-person kind of co-op.
Oh, wait, yeah, I did see that.
Like the trailer that came out.
Yeah,
But-
but there was like that girl with that like huge shield or whatever.
Yeah, I haven't seen much more of it. So I'm thinking, I'm like the E3 guy. Like when E3's on, I have to find someone's house that has like Spike or something, because my house doesn't have anything good. So like I'm super stoked for E3 because I love watching the games that come out for like Microsoft and like Halo 2 supposedly remastered edition. Like the HD version, I'm excited for that too. I mean, everyone knows by now that Halo 5's not coming till next year. I'm a little sad about it, but hopefully that they've had enough time to like finish it, because Halo 2 just needs a graphic update basically. So hopefully they finished it and Halo 2 is just gonna come out this November, and hopefully Halo 5 comes out early next year. I don't want to wait all the way another year, but I mean, I'm excited for that. I'm excited.
One game that I was quite disappointed with, like with the whole like digitally remastered, was the Fable game.
The one that just came out?
Yeah,
You didn't like it?
I feel like they didn't do all that much. Like it pretty much almost looks like the exact same game. Yeah, things have like more detail to it, but I don't know. I downloaded it off of Xbox Live, and it just seems like it's glitchy still.
Yeah.
Like they didn't make it any more smooth. And yeah, they added like a few things here or there, and they digitally remastered it.
Yeah. You gotta remember that was an original Xbox game, the Xbox game, not 360.
Well, I know,
So,
but like with how stuff is today, you think, be like, oh hey, maybe when he swings his sword, it's not gonna look like a 128 pixel game.
just all of a sudden pick up a Minecraft sword.
Yeah. Ding 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 ding.
Oh,
yeah. I
Great.
can't.
Drop it.
I'm not doing very much damage, probably because it's wooden. Yeah, I'm gonna find a diamond one somewhere.
Right.
Let me dig in the ground here for a second. Who has a shovel?
Yeah, I can understand. I have to watch you play it because I never know until you play it. It's like everyone has their own personal opinion. Like someone could be like, best game ever.
Yeah.
I'll pick it up and like, this is like, what am I playing? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. So you may like it or you may not. I don't know. But so I don't know. That kind of makes me sad. I don't know. I couldn't expect too much. I mean, I don't know. That's kind of hard to explain. Like with the 360, shut up. It's kind of, like I'm trying to explain, but it's hard to explain. From the Xbox, the original Xbox, they try to remaster it and try to get it up to the specs of the 360.
Yeah.
I bet they couldn't get it all the way because it was just they had to work with what they had. They weren't gonna rebuild the game.
Which I do understand. I do understand that, but
Budget
just
and all that.
Yeah, their budget. I mean, they are working on a new game.
yeah. I don't know.
Whatever
I'm
happened
still
to-
kind of disappointed.
Whatever happened to that Fable Connect game? Did that ever come out?
I heard about that just coming out, and then I never heard anything else.
I
about
never
that.
heard of anything about it either.
Well, I mean, like it just seemed dumb. All you just sit there like,
Yeah, like and it moves for you, and you're just like,
I don't really
Yay.
hate on-rails games.
Unreal?
On-rail.
What's-
They're like on-rails games, like
Are they the one that made it?
no, like on-rails, like an on-rail game.
Oh
The
yeah,
ones that
okay,
move
okay,
for you.
okay, like rail, yeah, like the ones you find in the arcade.
Yeah, kind of
Yeah.
like
Where you pick up a gun and it kind of just moves you around the places and you take cover whenever you need to.
yeah, like House of the Dead or
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I hated that. It's just like, what dumbass is gonna walk around this corner without even like peering around it at first and just run into like,
Whoa! Zombie apocalypse?
I can't stop.
I control my arms with nothing else.
What is going on?
Stop it! Trying to like shoot yourself in the head. But yeah, but all the good news about games. There's a lot of bad news. Like, did you hear about BioShock?
No.
The franchise that made BioShock's like gone.
Really?
Yeah. What was it? What is it? The giant eye that pops up at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
What is it called?
I can't remember the company.
I'm drawing a blank.
Anyway, the company that makes BioShock, he wanted to make a new route, and he wanted to make different games, and so he like fired everybody but like 15 people.
Wow.
So BioShock is gonna be made by someone else now. So hopefully it's better, like, or worse. I don't know what it is.
I still haven't played Infinite.
Good game. I finished it.
I have it on my Xbox, and I have like all the DLC for it, and I don't even play it. I still haven't even played Lightning Returns. That isn't still in my room, unopened.
Yeah, it's still in its
I
seal.
remember you were so excited when you bought that game.
I was so excited when I bought that freaking DS too, and I still have hardly played it.
I was all excited. I was like, I'm gonna play Pokemon with Zac, and then
Nothing.
yeah.
Nothing.
How far are you in your journey right now?
Not very far at all.
He just got his first Pokemon.
I don't even think
I'm still naming my
I don't even
character.
have a badge yet.
I'm trying to think of another one. Oh, the God of War series. They got fired a bunch of people too, and they're rebooting their own company.
Really?
Supposedly in the news. What do you think about that?
I-
Entire reboot on a company. Like, how do you reboot a company? I can understand rebooting a game,
The robots.
like what?
Yeah,
like,
they are.
yeah, I'm ready. But I don't know. I think that's crazy. Like, so many companies are going, like, getting smaller and smaller, and I don't know. I think it's kind of sad because there's a lot of good games that came. Like, you have a PlayStation. We don't have it.
Mm.
Like, do you own God of War?
No. The only God of War game I've ever played is the one for the PSP.
I think you just played it.
I played the first two.
I've wanted to get Ascension, just every time I go to GameStop, I'm just like, oh hey, I play Xbox more.
Yeah, we are Xbox people. I know there's a bunch of PlayStation. I know it's selling way better than Xbox One, but
I'm sorry. My mom sent me a Snapchat. I have to screenshot it. Sorry.